FlossTube friends, Janelle with Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. And today is Sunday, December, I'm thinking 19, because today's the 19th, day 19, StitchMas, so today is the 19th. Look at that. Look at that deductive reasoning that I figured out all on my own. So it feels like it's been so long since I've been here because I did the other one early in the morning yesterday. And now today it's nighttime. At least it looks like it's really dark out, but it's really not. It's like supper time. But still, it's day 19, StitchMas, FlossMas, happy December. And again, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time with Janelle. This is my FlossTube channel. And this FlossTube is mainly about cross stitch, but I also dabble in other crafts as well. So I have like a little bit of knitting and a little bit of other things happening every so often, and you know, all that stuff. So yesterday I did, I had a full day yesterday. I feel like it feels like it's been a week since I've been here because there was so much happening yesterday. I worked yesterday, I did my FlossTube in the morning, I worked, and then I did stitching. Basically, I was gonna start at 2, but I took a little time, talked to my mom, called my mom, said hi, you know, all that stuff. And then, let's see what else. Yeah, I just kind of casually got ready for the rest of the day to stitch. And then like 3 o'clock, I got on with the Stitch or Die posse and we chatted until after 6. And then after that, then we popped on over to the Black Needle Society chat room for the whole stitching night. And I usually can go pretty late, but I fizzled out. I fizzled out before midnight. Can you believe it? It was like 11 something. I'm like, I'm done. I had worked on one of my projects and I messed up on it. And then I picked up another project and I just wasn't, I felt like I was like all over the place with it, and it just was, I was tired. So I decided to be done, and yeah, so let's do some stitchy progress to see where I got on the items that I worked on. So we have the, let's see here, we've got the naughty list, and to refresh your memory on the naughty list here, we've got the Cherry Hill Stitchery pattern. It's all fun and games until Santa checks the naughty list. And to show you where I got to that one, I did have to frog out a little bit on the word checks because my checks got a little too close to my naughty. And, oh, I gotta look for that little backdrop so we have some, not too much glare there. So we've got, that's where I made it to. So I'm close. I'm gonna work on this tonight and let's see how far I get. I have all the white left, and then list, and then a couple, 4 of those like scroll areas. So I'm pretty close, pretty darn close. It's doable. We'll see how late I stay up, but it's doable. All right, so there's that. So there's the naughty list. And I do wanna have that one done by Tuesday night. That's my goal, is to have that one completely done by Tuesday. Then the next thing I have, and I don't have a updated printed version of it. Let's see if I have anything that I can show you. It's Maple Lane from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And it's a sale that they're doing. And yeah, I don't have anything I can show you right now, but I'm on, kind of lame, huh? But you know what? I bet I can find a picture. We'll put it right there. So yeah, so that's clue 3. That's the clue that I'm working on now. And this is my progress on clue 3. So I've got this, let's take these little clippy deals off so you can see 1 and 2. And so this is the trolley area over here. So that is what I'm working on now. And I believe there are a total of, pretty sure I have this page printed out. Let's see. Yes, there are a total of 6 clues. Oh, one of them's a finishing tutorial. That's kind of nice. So I am on clue 3 right now. So there is one more clue over to the side after, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong side. This is clue 3. This is what I'm working on here. So there is clue 4 over on this side when we're done with that, and then down along the bottom, and then clue 6 is the finishing. So that's pretty cool. So, but yeah, so there's that. So I will be working on that. And my goal is to make sure I have this done before the 5th, because I believe the clues come out, yes, the 5th of each month. This one came out December 3rd. The next one comes out January 5th. My husband is feeding the dog, and he knows that I do not like him. He's running away right now as he's giggling because he didn't think that I would probably say this on video, but I will. But I don't like to feed our dog real food. And he's got that dog spoiled so bad. And he's throwing pieces. It's like cheese all over the floor, like a treasure hunt for her. He's like, no, I'm not. Yes, he is. And she's just like, give me more, give me more, give me more. And he wonders why she's always around him looking for food. Okay, that scared him away. He's not coming back in again for a while. Because you know what? He doesn't think that I would do that. And why not? I'm going to call him out on that. You don't feed the dog table food if you don't want the dog to beg. Right? Right. And plus, I like to watch her diet. Because she's old. She's just about 13. So she's a little white Maltese, you know, that yippy thing that you see on here once in a while. 13, and I just like to watch her diet a little bit because she's had a couple finicky tummy issues in the last couple months, and actually the last few months, maybe like September-ish or whatever on. And I'm just, you know, we want to do what's best for her and make her happy and healthy and not sick. So therefore she gets her dog food. There you go. Okay, enough rambling about that little tangent. Back to Maple Lane. Yes, so my goal with Maple Lane is to stay caught up. So the next one comes out January 5th. And so I want to make sure I have this done before January 5th, which it's only the 19th. I'm totally going to have that done. Maybe I'll have both of these done by Tuesday. I don't know. Again, how late am I staying up? We'll see. But of course, you know, I've got my knitting that I want to do too. I've got 3 more hats I want to do, and things are in transit. The little tags and the pom-poms are all in transit, so who knows? I might have those this week. All right, so there's that. There's my stitchy progress. Stitchy plans, I'm going to work on my naughty list for sure, because like I said, I want my naughty list done. More plans. Look at this. Look what I did. Look what I did. Okay, so I have the stitching journal and planner from the Black Needle Society resolution box for 2022. I started filling it out. I've got some fun pens because I'm like, okay, I've never done journaling before, but I'm like, all right, I have Stampin' Up! Markers, so I got some fun colors. I have a pencil for those things that I just might not want to be so permanent. I have a pretty pink purple pen, and I have regular pens just in case one of them doesn't work. So this is gonna stay with my stitchy journal. I'm gonna have like a little bit, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we gotta keep it together. Oh, look, and I even filled out the front. This belongs to Janelle, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time, and at Knitting in Zim. Look at that. So if it's ever lost at a retreat, you guys know how to find the owner. Which, where else would I lose it, right? Yeah. Okay, so I started, so this is my problem. I write in pen and then I want to change it. So I have 19 whips for cross stitch. That does not include my naughty list because that's going to be done before the year. So this is 2022. So I have 19 cross stitch whips, and I have 16 yarn whips. So I did 2 Whipgo boards. I did not add additional items to my Whipgo boards. One's all yarn and one is all cross stitch. I am going to have a goal to make minimum 5 project bags a month. So maybe January I'm feeling really sewy and I make 10. That means February I might not have to make those, but I want to make at least 5 project bags a month. So sorry, I feel like I have something in my tooth and I don't know. It's so icky. Okay, goals. I have my Whipgo goals, and I have my project bag goals, and I have Mill Hill / block / small / ornament, and I want to do one a month. So I want to do one small item a month, and I want to finish it as well. So that's the key thing, is I want to do it and finish it. And I'm hoping that I can do that. And some of those Mill Hill kits are pretty darn cute. So that's, and I think it'll be fun. So I want to venture out. And I also went through and pulled out, because I had all the rest of my Christmas and winter stitching. I have a couple Halloween things in there that I'd be like, yeah, I could work on that if I wanted to. I have some spring things in there, some springy, summery things to kind of pull me back into fall for next year. So those are, along with my 5 project bags a month, my Mill Hill, I am going to set a limit of 5 new starts a month. So that doesn't include my Whipgo board. So I can do up to 5 new starts a month, because I don't think I have that many whips. There's people out there with over 100, right, Laura? So why can't I if I'm finishing things each month, why can't I start things, right? I'm not worried about having, 20 things. I'm usually not a monogamous stitcher. I have tons of things going, because sometimes you want to do this or sometimes you want to do this. But once those piles do get to be too big and start taking up too much room, then you want to bring them down. So I'm really loving this whole idea of doing Whipgo this year, because I have 25 things on that Whipgo board. Not all of them are in progress, because I only have 19, and two of those items that are my whips are Gilmore Girls and Maple Lane. And I'm current on Maple Lane, so one of my goals is to stay current on my current sales, whatever they might be. So if it's a sale that's progressing and continuing on into 2022, that won't be part of my Whipgo board at all. Those are just ongoing things. And Gilmore Girls is going to take, 3 more years to finish, because there's 3 more years. So I did decide that I'm not going to do the ABC challenge. And I'm also not going to do, I have it in here still, the color challenge. And then the challenge of the year. And I'm going to leave those in there. But so there's a couple things I know I'm not going to do, because I feel like there's too many directions it's pulling me in, where this project can fall under all these other ones. But I think with Whipgo and my 5 starts, and there's going to be other things that come up throughout the year. There's going to be other hashtags that I want to join in with. You know what? It is what it is, and we'll take each month or day or week or stitch at a time. One stitch at a time. That's all you can do. Unless you have octopus arms and you can do all that, but not many people have that. So yeah. So I think I'm going to, on my monthly, I'm going to have a little tick mark on for the, in the notes section about my 5 project bags. Oh, but here, this is the other thing, this daily stitch tracker. And then I also have the project progress tracker. So I am gonna pick out my main projects that I wanna work on, and I can go around and stitch that out. But my daily stitch tracker, I think, is going to be for yarn things. So it's my daily stitch tracker will be, what did I work on for yarn? One's gonna be yarn and one's gonna be cross stitch. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, so one of the things about it's gonna get really loud for a minute. So continuing on in my journal here, I've got works in progress. So these are the items I can put on there of what I'm working on. And then new purchases. So if I make any new purchases that month, I can keep track of them that way until I do something with them or whatever. I don't know. But there are some various goals and challenges throughout the year for each month. And, there's a rainy day one, and I'm not really sure what I want to do on the rainy day one, because some people are doing snowy days, and I live in Minnesota, so I'm not doing a snowy day, that's for sure. I do want to do a temperature sale. So like there's a really cool tree with leaves, and I think I might do that one. I have done a temperature blanket before with crocheting, and that sucker got so long. Oh my goodness. That was like, I wasn't even done with a year, and it was like 8 feet long. So we're not doing a temperature blanket again. But I feel like that temperature tree might be kind of fun. And even if I don't pick it for 2022, I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about that. I have a few more days, and I can always backtrack on it and pick it up later. But okay, so one thing that I like about this is the new purchases. Back on track, Janelle. New purchases. So on the new purchases, I only saw a few pages. I think it was in the back or something like that. And I was like, that's not enough. But there's one for every month, so we're safe. We're safe, everybody. Don't worry. Enable on. Okay. And I'm not really sure about like the wrap up area and all that kind of stuff. And you know, there's enough pages for finished projects, definitely. So I saw a couple people use their journal for their Whipgo boards. And there's this grid paper in the back, and I'm not one that I'm not gonna design. If I'm gonna design a pattern, or I'm not gonna doodle it, I'm going to probably grab PowerPoint or Excel or something like that. But here I did put my Whipgo boards in here. So, and I made them pretty colors. So there's my cross stitch Whipgo board. And I have new written on one of those because I don't have enough whips to put on there. I could double them up, but I don't want to do that. Let's get these done. So if it's something in progress, it does not say new, but if it says new, it has new on there. Imagine that. Imagine that theory. So the whips, I want to finish that whip that month. And the new ones, I want to start and stitch at least 10 days is my goal. So, and even on the whips, you know, I'll do 10 days if I'm not getting it done or if it's way too far. But like, so on the 13th here, I have Paris. And Paris is my birthday start. My birthday's in March. So I have that one here because I know I'm not going to finish that one because it's not even started. I haven't even purchased it yet. I know what it is. I know I'm going to buy it. So if this is called, and this is the free spot. So I grabbed this because this is an easy one to do. So if there's a free spot and it's called before I bought it to use it or to stitch it before my birthday, that's my first goal to do, is to purchase that and have it. So yeah, so there's a couple things on there. And then I think I put my coffee one on there as new also, because that is my New Year, New Start, but it'll be on my Whipgo board to work on that heavily. But I did mark it as new because it won't be something that I'm gonna probably be able to finish in 1 month, especially the other ones. And then I've got my yarn ones. So here's my yarn. And I do have empty spots here where there's new because I don't have enough whips for all of those as well. So when I have a new spot there, I can pick something new. And new has to be pulled from my stash. Yes. So, and I think I'm going to limit myself to 1 new project a month beyond that with yarn. Just because some of these things sometimes this does take a little bit longer than cross stitch to do things. I have a couple sweaters on there. Yeah, so I've got a few things on there. So I'm going to do my best I can. And again, 10 times that month, if it's something that's not new, at least 10 times a month is kind of my goal to work on things. So that's how I'm using this so far. So there are additional challenge things in there, and I'm not really sure. Oh, okay. Okay, my rings aren't being very cooperative. And maybe I need to close it this way. There we go. Okay, I have to remember that the rings are not the most cooperative. I also have this cross stitch journal because I bought this in preparation of trying to figure out different things. And so this is from It's So Emma Stitchery, and there's 50, I can have 50 projects in here, and it can have the pattern name, pattern designer, start date, end date, stitch count, stitch size. So as I've pick up and work on projects throughout 2022, I will add them to my journal here. So I can figure out what everything is and get them all noted. So yeah, so I'm gonna have 2 things there, and then, you know, then you have to have notepads and, you know, these are the ones I was using previously. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna, if I need more than just that, but I feel like I do need like a side notebook just to take notes on and, you know, add my list of the things that I want to buy. So when I do go to the store and all that. So, oh, and by the way, not every single hat I made. Just a heads up. You don't have to, I don't have to knit all my hats. I couldn't find a hat yesterday that matched my outfit very well, and I had this one, and this was a Black Friday special from Joann's. So I left the tag on it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave the tag on it. I don't care. So yeah, so this is a nice hat. I like it. And I think I paid like $5 for it. I'm like, for $5, you can't knit this, and I love it. It's very, very fun. And this is my first hat that I've had this color, so there you go. Okay, there's my progress, there's my whips, there's my plans, all that stuff. Let's do advents, right? Let's get those advents done. So, oh, I have more happy goodness. I forgot about this. Okay, so Friday night I got together, and I didn't have it all together right there with me. These are things that I didn't have at the table to remind me that I had them. So sorry for a little crinkle there, but so I got a couple things, and I will look for the information on this. I have to get it from my friend Tina, but our little knit night, Thursday night knit night group got together on Friday night, and yeah, we did all kinds of stuff. I think I talked about that before, but I got a little gift from Tina, and look at this cute little wool lamb. Her sister or sister-in-law makes these, and she sells them on Etsy. And she does all kinds of little animal friends. Isn't that just cute? So here's that Aquafina bottle, so you can kind of see the size of it, compare how big they are. But yeah, he's so adorable. I love him. Thank you, Tina. He's gonna sit on my table. Okay, then I also got a cute little ugly sweater notepad and some chapstick, pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin pie. And then let's see what else we have. Oh, then back when I did the little tea party thing, I found this bag hiding as I was cleaning things up, so I wanted to share this with you because, like I said, I'm watching everybody with the tea advents, and I'm getting into the whole tea fashion, and I'm liking the tea stuff. So these are things that I got from the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is in Anoka, Minnesota. And it's a restaurant and tea house. And it is so cute because you go in there and they serve you, it's, you know, bottomless tea pots. You can only have like 1 or 2 pots at your table, depending on the size of your table, I believe, at a time. But it's bottomless. They'll just keep bringing the tea. And they have like a 3-tier stack. They have all the different little finger foods for, you know, tea. They have the savory. They have a dessert phase. They have they had a tater tot hot dish, or a chicken wild rice hot dish that was to die for. They have their own chef person cooking this, and I asked if they had recipes or gave out recipes, and they didn't. And I'm like, oh, I gotta figure out that chicken wild rice hot dish, because that was whatever seasonings or whatever they put in there, it rocked it. I know how to make chicken wild rice hot dish and, you know, tater tot hot dish and all that, but this one was over the top delicious. So, all right, so some other things I found. They had magnets there, and they had all different kinds and colors. And here's one that says the Mad Hatter, and it's magnet, so I'm gonna use it as a needle minder. Hopefully I can just use it as a needle minder with another magnet on the back, maybe. I haven't tried that yet, but so we've got that. I just love the back of my nails. Oh man, oh, there's, okay, whatever, okay. Okay, so then I also, they have a little store inside where you can buy the tea and that. So I did get, their scones are to die for, so I got their scone mix. And I got 4 teas, 4, count them, 4 bourbon chocolates. And let me tell you, we did have a pot of this, and this was delicious bourbon chocolate. I got sample sizes, and the sample sizes, it says yields 3 to 4 cups or 1 pot. So we have a French creme brulee. You're gonna start to get the vibe for the flavors I like. We have one called Snowflake, and this one has coconut in it. This one might have almonds in it too, but I think I'm just gonna deal with it and hopefully it'll be fine. And then birthday cake. So I like the sweeter teas, obviously. And then we had a little giveaway. They gave us, because it was through Millie Peace Quilt Shop in Anoka, and they gave us a pattern, the Super Cinchy Runner, which is super cute. And they gave us a couple fat quarters, and we got some Tula fabric. This is out of the last batch that came out, Curiouser and Curiouser, I believe. Or actually, you know what? No, this is Daydreamer, because this is the flamingos. Look at this fabric. I have some of this upstairs already, and I want to make a bag. But look at this fabric. This is so fun. Isn't that neat? I think that's going to be an awesome bag. So, like I said, I do have more of that upstairs. So a little bit more to complement my little fabric stash. So yes, okay, so that's all the stitchy goodness I have right now, or all the happy mail. You know what? No, today's Sunday. There was no mail today. Yeah, so that's it. I got my needles from Needle Case Goodies, the ones that were Pat's favorite needles that she found in the back of a drawer. Thank you so, so much for digging. Okay, give me your Almond M&M's Floss Fest. And this is day 19. Day 19. And I have been I cleaned up all this stuff the other day, so I decided to get this all out of my thing, and I've been putting all my almond M&Ms in my cute little Tis the Season to Sparkle cup. I haven't used this as an actual coffee cup yet because it's been a decoration on my table. But okay, day 19, let's see what we got for day 19. Almond M&Ms, Silk Floss. What's Ymir got in store for us today? Oh, okay. This is called Butterscotch, and I can see why. This is really cool. It has the yellow, the golden yellow in there, and it has white, and it also has some stripes of like a light, like a tan, a light chocolatey tan, almost like the color of manila envelope, or this brown envelope mailer thing. Yeah, it's super close to that. Let's see if that helps focus it a little bit more, but that's actually, no, that's pretty good. Yeah, very cute. Okay, we'll put that in the little jar there. All right, that's Ymir Almond M&Ms. Then we've got day 19 from, oh, I've got stuff all over the place, and now I'm looking for my nice list card. Okay, now I need to find the coin. We need the happy coin. And I have a feeling we have a project coming up, if I'm not mistaken. So day 19, I am going to, oh, am I supposed to scratch off 19 or 20? Is this the day that we're supposed to do something different? Oh, I don't want to ruin it for everybody. Okay, let's see. Oh, such stress, such stress. Let me find what day 19 is in here first, and then I'm going to scratch 19 and 20. Actually, let me just do this. Yes, today is the day I need to scratch something different, but open up today. So I'm going to scratch off 19 and 20. All right, so I was right, there's a project. So that means we've got 3 things in a row. Okay, so 19 is this bag right here. And this is a fabric bag. So that means it says Advent Fabric number 3, Weeks Dye Works. Okay, fabric chosen by designer for the 3rd custom nice list pattern. Alrighty, so it looks like it is a linen, most definitely a linen. I will take it out of the bag. It looks like it has a natural, but it has kind of a greenish tint to it to me. Like it's very antique-y aged. And let's see. So it's very vintagey. Let's hold this up to see. So it's a very vintagey color. So we'll see what, but yeah, this is definitely a linen. It's not gonna be my friend to stitch on, but you know, someday, never say never. Never say never. So we will go ahead and put this back in there, and tomorrow we will open up, spoiler alert, open up the floss for it and see what the floss is. And it doesn't say, like, it doesn't give a hint of what it is, but it's gonna go with that. So, all right. Okay, that's everything I've got. We are getting down to the end. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days left. 6 days left. Ah! And then we get to have a fun Floss Fest opening party as well. So yeah, I'm gonna open up all of the floss from the rest of your mirrors. I'm not gonna drag it out to the 31st because I wanna do some whip parades the last week in December to start off the year right and show what everything is and what I've got with all my Whipgo boards and all those kinds of things. So yes, yes, yes. So there you go. So I hope that you guys, enjoyed yourself today, and I hope you're smiling. I hope you're not laughing at me too hard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know half of what I said already right now. But I'm hungry, and I have a pot roast in the crock pot with potatoes and onions and carrots, and I am ready to eat. I'm hungry. So I am going to say adios for now, and or see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile, all those kinds of things. Happy Sunday. Happy StitchMas Day 19. Now I'm thrown off because I don't know which one, because I looked at the wrong one, but day 19. Happy FlossMas Day 19. Happy December. Happy, 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 and keep sparkling. We'll see you tomorrow.